So last week I had two really big wins. The first win is I transferred about like 3 grand from my first shadow operating client. You can see here, 3 grand to my bank. It's gonna arrive today on the 19th. Pretty cool. And what's even cooler is while I'm filming this video, I received a WAP alert that we got a client right here for $1,500. You can see here. And the little, ka-ching sound popped up. That was like a rush of dopamine to my head. Nice. And the second big win is I just signed my 5th client as a shadow operator. So on today's video, I'm going to walk you through the exact call that I used to sign that client. And you'll see that I'm not smooth on the call. I'm not slick. I actually stutter. I speak really fast because I'm excited. And yeah, it's not sexy. It's not clean. It's not smooth, but it works. You'll see how I frame the call, what questions I asked, and the exact offer that I used to pretty much close them on the call right there on the spot. Now, throughout the video, I'm actually going to be breaking down my thought process and why I do certain things on the call so you understand the way I think and how I'm getting clients so fast and results so fast as a shadow operator. So without further ado, let's go.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. I said thank you for the welcome, and it's nice to meet you.
And then where are you calling from?
Where I'm in Los Angeles. I moved there from Miami. I lived in Miami my whole life.
Which part of Miami? Like South Beach or like Miami-Dade?
Pines. Miami-Dade. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you from Miami or?
Yeah.
So in this part of the call, we are building rapport, simply just being human, socializing, just being friendly, because you want the vibes to feel good. Because persuading, influence, sales, it's all emotions. So if you're like me, a past introvert or a current introvert, then just talk, just be friendly, smile, right? Just be sure to smile in your videos, smile, be social, because you want to set the tone, get the vibe right at a positive tone, positive vibe, because that's going to impact whether or not they choose to work with you towards the end of the call. So again, be social, smile, be human, just be nice. So there we go. So on today's call, right, pretty much what we're gonna do is go over, talks of the partnership. If it makes sense, right, we'll move forward. If not, then we just again part ways. As simple as that.
Sounds good.
So here I set the intention for the call. So I frame the call in a way that after we've done all the analysis and data, that towards the end, we'll decide whether or not we want to move forward with this partnership or again just part ways. So this in their mind sets a goal that they know, okay, towards the end, I'm going to say yes or no, right? Not a maybe, let me think about it. No, it's going to be a yes or a no, and that's it. And this intention setting will help you close more deals, close more clients, because it's very mature, very adult-like, and it just puts them in the frame of, the big boy, big girl pants, where they know towards the end of the call, they're going to decide whether they move forward or not. Tell me about like your current business, like, because I see the TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube. Like, what's going on with like all 3 of these things and like your offer?
I'll just tell you about like my business, and you can ask more specific questions if needed.
Yeah.
But I started this to share manifestation because I actually discovered the law of assumption. I don't know if you're familiar with it. A few years ago, which is what led me to moving here to Los Angeles, California. At the time, I was actually building a social media marketing agency.
Now, I asked this question because my goal is to simply know where they're at and where they want to go, and is there a problem that I can help them solve? Because people in business pay to solve problems. They don't pay for content. They don't pay for, for offers. They don't pay for systems. They don't give a fuck about SOPs, right? They don't pay for these things. They pay to solve problems. So I want to know, where are they currently? Where do they want to go? Where's the gap? Is there a problem? And can I help them, solve this problem with my AI skills, with my AI tools, Claude, Gemini, my systems, and my strategies? Because again, they don't buy systems, they don't buy strategies. They pay and they buy to solve their problem.
Yep.
So I was speaking to the wrong person, and now I just want to speak to people who do value transformation and people who want to build a business or already have a business, are people who do already value transformation. So talking to them about identity shifting, I feel like makes sense. I mean, that's literally exactly what I'm doing, just towards a different person.
And for this offer, what price point do you think is going to be more suitable for your services over the $500?
Yeah, so if it's like just a profile, I want to get it started at $997.
Why not like 3K or 5K?
What's that?
I said, why not 3K or 5K for the starting price?
Yeah, I mean, that would be good. I do definitely have some limitations, like with that. Like I've always kind of struggled with pricing higher, even in the agency.
So here, what I'm doing is I'm visibly showing that I, again, believe in this partnership, because a lot of times that I kind of notice that people, they believe in what they're doing, but they don't show it, right? They're just very like deadpan, they're just quiet, they don't say anything. So on this call, I'm just showing that I believe in this, it's possible. I've seen this before from other, creators or experts on YouTube, on Instagram. So again, just showing that my belief, it's real, it's physical, they can see it, because I'm telling you that it matters, it's important. So you gotta show it. Like, don't be cringy, but just, again, show it. Be like, okay, If you're very like just very like low emotional person, I want you to turn up your emotions and like your charismatic or charisma. Let's say like 10x, right? Just 10x the charisma on your calls, because they need to see that you're a partner in their business, not just, an employee or a worker or a freelancer, a partner. So again, you want to show up like that. Show up show up for them, show up for yourself, and show up for your future self. Because listen, if this call fails, if this deal right doesn't go through, then you lose money. And one of the things that I've kind of realized in life is money is important, to live, right? To afford lavish lifestyle, right? To afford luxuries, to afford resources. So I'm not going to say that this call is going to make or break your life, but these calls will literally, again, help you sign these clients, which will help you make more money to fund your future lifestyle. So you want to show up on the call properly, right? For yourself, your current self, your future self, and the client. So enough rambling, back to the video. And pretty much like, when do you want to like start this like offer? Is it like a now thing, or is it like next month, next quarter?
When do I want to start like selling it?
Yeah.
I mean, if I could sell it today, I'd sell it today.
All right, today.
Yeah. I mean, why wait?
Okay, so really important. After you ask where they are and where they want to go, you always ask, okay, so when do you want to start this? Is it a now thing? Is it a next month thing? And next quarter? When? Because you want to know that they're serious and they want to start now, today, ASAP, tomorrow. Like, let's go now. Money loves speed, so great partners move fast. So you want to know, hey, do you want to start this now, next week, next month? And of course, you want to hear Kim. Of course, I'm Kim. So you want to hear Kim now. Like, let's go now. I want to start this now, ASAP. Let's go. The wrong partners will say, well, I'm going on vacation next week, so let's start this next month or next quarter. Because once you hear that, it shows lack of urgency. It shows lack of commitment. It just shows being lazy. I'll be honest, just laziness. And I don't like that. So you want to hear now, fast, speed. Let's go. I'm currently on your channel here on YouTube because, again, as you know, like our main thing is YouTube because it's where we get like all the clients. It's YouTube. It works really well. I'm seeing the channel here. I don't see a VSL or book a call funnel. So let me ask, do you like doing calls, like sales calls?
Do I like doing them? I mean, I'm good on them. I like, if I have to do it, I have to do it. But I mean, obviously, like if we're going to do that, then the goal is to have a sales team.
So the goal is the sales team to start. It'll be like you getting like the sales just kind of fleshed out first, and then we train them on like what you've learned.
You're saying that I would start it first and then train them based on what works for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so here I ask about the funnel, the VSL or the video sales letter funnel, because I want to know what is their willingness to actually change and try new things. Because for these creators and these partners, you're going to try new things, right? New content angles, new funnels, new websites, new copy, new things, new offers. So I want to know, okay, are they open to trying new things? Because if they are, again, that's a sign of a great partner. If they aren't, I don't know, being stubborn in this business is not good. So you want to know, okay, they are willing and open to try new things. Perfect. Let's go. All right, broken down. Like right now, again, like you're marketing yourself, sales to you, right, and the actual client, fulfillment with me. And of course, this is a system. Like marketing is pretty much done by me here. Marketing is done for you by me. Same for sales. All you do is film the videos that, again, I send your way and coach the clients that close. That's simple as that. So again, titles, scripts, thumbnails, editing, uploading, scheduling, all this stuff here, right, it's just done for you by me. And again, sales in the beginning will be you, right, to again get things dialed in. Then again, like we'll find and train a rep for sales, and that's it here for sales.
Okay.
Again, down here, Hormozy, Iman, Shelby, right? They all use this model here. In fact, Shelby here has some of the best sales reps that I've found. Okay, so here I break down her exact situation and why there's value in bringing me on as a partner to the offer. And now we break down the exact process that I use to help my clients on YouTube to get views, then turn those views into leads, turn those leads into sales appointments and calls, and turn those calls into new clients for them. That way I receive my revenue split and we're both happy. So yeah. Now for the process, here's again the entire process. So step one is research. So I'm a big fan of data and numbers research because that will literally make or break the the offer or business. So our goal is to again search the market, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, and so forth to YouTube. Find what's doing well for for other creators, the titles, their keywords, their comments, like what's their repeating things people are asking. Again, use AI to pretty much condense like the info to create the titles that we'll need, the scripts and the ideas. Here, so again, here, done for us. Then, of course, create the actual titles and video topics, based on again that data, and actually use AI to create the thumbnails. So I was actually the biggest hater of AI for a long time, right? For a long time, until I started making money from AI. Like, oh, it works. So now again, all Kevin's thumbnails are just AI. Right? One prompt is done for us. Same for Dwayne, Max, and I believe to Sini. Right? Just put in the AI prompt. It's done for you, and it's literally like it looks so like clean and good. I'm like, this is insane. So again, like we'll again use this to create the titles for the videos, and of course, all of your scripts are given to you in an outline. I will say I've seen clients do better with no script, just a hook and free flow, because when it's like scripted, it feels like it kind of feels off. Of course, so we have all the videos scheduled between 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. So on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Sunday. Never Friday, never Saturday, because again it's a weekend, so let's use. Of course, too, we will set the oh, my bad. Call to action. Call to action, which is always going to be work with me. So work with me. Like we found that's to be like the best CTA for every single video. Again, headline, VSL, they apply here. It goes to again to our TRM, where again we track all like the calls booked, their name, their email, their again their income, problem, where they came from. For the videos, they call us booked, and from there they did the call there. And of course, too, like we have like a Slack channel for our sales reps to see it here. Calls be booked here. So again, hey team, calls booked, their name, again, here's the details, etc. All here for free. Okay, so from there, right, the call is taken, and on the call, we pitch the offer again. So from there, we'll again craft the sales script for the the closers. They'll follow the script here, and pretty much again for payments. Again, now we use WAP. So again, here is the payment in Slack. Yeah. We use WAP. And with WAP, we can now give our sales reps actually like their cut via WAP, and our again, of course, me too as the the growth operator too, payment via WAP. So okay. Stripe works again fine, but WAP is better for for your team, etc. And that's it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, that's the process.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to try it. I think it'd be pretty great. I'm not really nervous about anything except for the videos working, but that's just about me trusting the process.
Okay, so now we cover the revenue split agreement between me and the creator / the expert. Now, what you'll notice is I actually went down in my numbers because I know that for me, even the number that, again, we agreed on is still great for me. So yeah, don't be greedy. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullets, especially if it's your first clients, right? Just bite the bullets. Get more clients in, right? Build your case studies and proof first, then ask for more. So let's watch how I, walk them through the, rev share. And notice how I use the on-screen visuals, the whiteboard, the numbers to make them see the numbers, with their eyes and really internalize the data, the info, and of course, be happy with our set agreement.
How does it work though? So like, obviously there's a commission for you, there's a commission for the sales rep.
So the commissions here broken down are going to be for me. I'll do this like, I'll do marketer, and I'll do offer owners, and then from their sales team. So 40, 50 there, and then 10 for the sales team.
How do you feel about 35%?
If I were to do that, then I would prefer to give the sales team 15, as well as make them set the calls too. Because right now with the sales team, they just they just take calls. So at 35 here, like I'm fine doing that if they also do like set calls too for us.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Because like right now at just 10, like that 10 just covers here. This 10 just covers calls being taken. They don't call anyone or email or text. They just take calls. So for extra of course commission to email them and call them, then we pay them like 15 there.
How it can be profitable for both of us. Mm-hmm. So like I want you to make a lot of money and I want to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And obviously the way the deal is set up is to help with that. But like how much do you think we can get this to? For example, I have experience on camera, right? So I'm not starting from scratch there. I have a likable personality. I look different, so it attracts a different crowd of people like that. I know what I'm talking about. Doing long form is going to be a learning curve for me as well, because I'm used to doing short form. So we have to attribute that. But like, yeah, like what do you think we could get to realistically? Like I'm not asking you to be like, just throwing numbers to get me excited, but like genuinely, like if we're to partner up together, like where do you see this going?
Sure. So based on data and like facts that I've seen in this math, it's 20K is like a real goal that we can get to in like 3 months.
And
I
again,
mean,
this is
that's
just
great.
Right, just YouTube to a funnel. Either yourself or sales. So here's this. Let's say there's no sales team involved in this. Just as me, for now, you and me. And again,
Okay.
you be at 65 actually. You be 65% rev share, or it's like percent for you. And again, just you and me, right? We can get to this again. Just YouTube funnel and sales calls. Yes. Then from there, right, to get more calls booked on the calendar, right, first you need a sales team. And then from there, again, we hit 50, 60, and the goal will be to hit this here. Now, this here would involve, a bit more funnel. So we've noticed to hit that, we will need it's black. We will need a webinar funnel, so Webby plus WSL. Okay, so here I'm setting the expectation and I'm framing this as the worst case scenario because a lot of times you don't want to really hype up clients too much, with all these big goals in a short time frame, because if things don't work out in the time frame, you get burnt, they will be mad, and yeah, your brand will be kind of like tanked. So what I do is I set realistic goals and time frames that we can achieve and hit, and I want the client to know that, hey, these things take time to get results, right? But as long as you're doing your job and I'm doing my job, results will be hit. Just takes time, right? Got to show up every day, put in the effort, put in the work, because again, it's not magic. It's not like it's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, it's not what it is. It's a business, so it takes time, it takes work. So you want to set the expectation right. And I always say use the worst case scenario framing. Okay, do that. What I'll do here is start the onboarding process.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Okay, so once the client is happy with the rev share agreement, we sign the contract on the call. Now, I use a tool called DocuSign. That's what I use. So again, here are the terms. Make sure it looks good for you. So here, and you make sure it's bolded for us. You can see terms.
Yeah, it's signed.
How do you feel? Excited?
I feel excited. I feel really excited. Yeah.
And now the last thing is getting the client to send me their logins and passwords, for the complete onboarding. So like YouTube, I need ClickFunnels, I need Squarespace domains, I need Kit for email marketing, I need Wistia, I need what else? iClose for getting our sales calls booked. So yeah, getting all their logins and passwords using a tool we call LastPass. So LastPass is gonna be LastPass, is a software which allows the client to share their logins with you without you ever seeing their passwords. It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. So I use LastPass to gather their logins for all their softwares. That way, the next day I can start to work on the offer, work on the funnel, work on their business to scale and grow. So yeah, all right. So now you've seen the entire process and you've seen how easy it is and how even I, stumbling through it, right, stumbling through my words, can still go from that to getting the deal closed, client signed, onboarded, and of course, prepped and excited to work with me. I will say, looking back at this recording, what I did right was having enough confidence in myself, to show up on camera with charisma, having the competence of the entire process, the visuals, the whiteboards, all done before the call, having the charisma on the call, smiling, right, just being positive and having good vibes on the call. Again, it matters because this is all emotions. It's all emotional. That's all it is. And that's what allowed me to sign the client on this call. I could have let my, limiting beliefs stop me, like, me being an immigrant or me looking really young, me having a stutter, me talking really fast, me being shy and reserved, right? I could say, well, I have all these things going against me. I can't do this. But no, I showed up, got it done, client signed, ready to go. So yeah, so I pray, not hope, because again, hope implies that you're a victim. I pray that this video inspires you to go out there and get it done for yourself, for your future self, for your family, your girlfriend, your spouse, your loved ones, and yeah, your clients too. So here's to your success. By the way, this video was pretty long, so I got another bottle of water here, new bottle of water. Here's to your success. So do that. Here's to your success. Woo. All right, see ya.